We're rolling. I'm here at Fandemonium. What's today's date?
22nd.
22nd of crap. I work nights, so it's
December?
like September.
No,
It's June 22nd, 2014.
Sunday.
This is our first Fandemonium,
It
and
is.
and it's nothing like Horror and Hotties for some reason. Why is that?
Well, if anybody went to the Horror and Hotties Film Festival,
Which I did.
which Chris did back in 2007, that was a film festival. We had, although it's not unlike this, it was more of a proper film festival. This is more of a screening with short films added to it. Had a great array of short films, and the main feature being The Brain from Planet Eros. We have R.J. Smith, who's our special guest, who's promoting his book Cataclysm. So it's a nice event. You know, if you like horror, if you like science fiction, if you like fantasy comic books, role-playing games, our events are kind of catered toward that, catered toward the fan. So
Well, I was telling Danford, you guys neglected video games. I'm very disappointed about that. Because if I didn't wear your Brainjack shirt, I would have wore my Mortal Kombat shirt or my Resident Evil 2 shirt.
Video games, that's all part of the sci-fi / horror genre.
I don't think anybody here's into video games, to be honest with you.
I'm not sure about that, but you know, they're all welcome. You know, cosplayers or whatever you're into, as long as it pertains to sci-fi, horror, fantasy. It's part of Fandemonium, right? Fandom.
Well, it reminds me. Did you see the girl dressed like Jade
I did.
from Mortal Kombat?
I believe so. Yes.
She lost her top in there. Yeah, it was a free streaking
missed
event.
that,
You guys all missed that, and I just happened to have my camera off at the time, so we didn't get any of that. But it was good for those of us that were here. But anyhow, you were saying about the event.
This is their kickoff event. Rick Danford was the originator. We just kind of helping him along. We got Joyce Meadows here, our special guest, R.J. Smith.
She's got all these autographed pictures here. I wish she had a copy of the film, because I had to apologize. I just told Danford that I was sitting in front of her with my setup, and I was breaking all that stuff down. And I go, man, this actress is awesome, and she's gonna think I'm dissing on her film, and I'm not. So I actually went over to her and I apologized. I go, I'm sorry I had to walk in on your film, but I've got things to do.
Well, Joyce Meadows is, bona fide 1950s era. They call them scream queens now, but back then it was more of a sci-fi heroine. Mm-hmm. And she's really good in the movie. I've seen it just the other day, and she just ranks right up there in the great 50s sci-fi heroine starlets of all time.
I'm thinking that this film's probably in the public domain, so I could probably track it down online.
Yes.
Yeah, you can get some good films that way.
Yeah, exactly.
So
but it's a good solid
I'll download
50s
it.
Sci-fi film for those fans who are interested in that. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
But for the record, if she had it here, I'd buy it.
wonderful. But she's got a lot of good stills from not just Brain from Planet Eros, but Wanted Dead or Alive, other westerns that she's done. So this is all great stuff. This is a very impressive setup. We're very honored to have her here.
And these pictures are pretty good too. And she was, as you can see here, she was beautiful. She still is.
Yes, she is.
I gotta watch my tenses. Yeah, I just met her in there. She's very cool.
Yes.
She's very eloquent. That's what she looks like now. She's very eloquent, very beautiful.
Yes. Absolutely.
And
It's just really neat to have someone from that era, because the 50s were a great time for science fiction. They were all over the place in the movie theater. The pulps were very popular science fiction novels. Mm-hmm. She was there. She was right in the middle of it, having done The Brain from Planet Eros. And this is one of those rare opportunities where you actually get to meet somebody from a bona fide 50s sci-fi movie right here in person. Fandemonium.com, FandemoniuminTampaBay.com,
and
a lot of two.
that makes what is it? Fandemonium and TampaBay.com.
Fandemonium and TampaBay.com. Please sign up for our e-newsletter. This way we email one out every week, and this way you won't miss any events like this.
And this is a question I didn't ask Danford because I saved it for you. How often are you guys going to have these?
We don't know yet. As soon as opportunities present themselves, which is not every week, but hopefully like every couple of months we'll do something fun like this. I think people like it. It's fun to do. It's fun to organize. And another big part of it is Joel Weinkoop. He's been our host for.
Weinkoop did a knockdown job in there, man. He just knocked it out of the park.
He's great, and he's the king of the B movies. He's our host. He hosted a lot of the Screaming Cinema series, which we did back in 2012 and 2013, where we played a lot of newer cult movies. And that kind of led us here, to do this screening, that kind of experience, and doing screenings here at the Tampa Picture Show. The Tampa Picture Show is a great venue, so anybody who's interested in independent film, cult movies, horror films, on the independent scene, this is the place to be. Tampa Picture Show.
Yeah, and they have some pretty good food too. I actually ate in there, and
Yes,
I
good
did
food.
something very embarrassing. I dumped food all over me. And my waitress Hannah was good enough to clean it up.
I don't see any on you.
I felt,
On your
yeah.
Jack shirt?
No, I had a napkin on me, and it saved me from the ranch sauce, the ranch, and it saved me from the honey mustard. That would have stained. I got some on my pants here, but
Luckily, you're wearing black, Chris.
yeah, and my equipment was off to the side, so it didn't hurt anything. I had to put the pitcher of water underneath my tripod with a video camera.
That helps you dab your napkin in the water and clean up.
I was actually washing my hands over my salad bowl because I had ranch all over my hands. I was like, I gotta mess with this equipment, and I can't do it when I'm all sticky like this.
Yeah,
So that would have really
mishaps
sucked.
happen. So,
But yeah, this has been a lot of fun. What do you think the turnout today was?
I thought it was really good. I mean, we had a moderate turnout for our Screaming Cinema series back in 2013 and 2012, but that was, we did that late night on a Thursday night, so we weren't expecting it. But we had a really good turnout here. I mean, compared to some of the other past events we've done here. I know Tampa Show's been very happy with the kind of response we've gotten today, so that hopefully will encourage more screenings like this.
Oh, and I said this in front of Danford too. For the record, the drawing was not rigged tonight.
It was not at all.
You're gonna say they gave it to pacify him. No,
No, it was totally random. Totally random.
I was surprised when you call my names. I go, there are any people here that hate me? They know it now. They know I'm here now. I was like,
See,
going,
Chris,
why
it's
they?
worth coming out today.
Yeah, why are they saying my name up there? Which is kind of funny.
But I want to thanks for the interview. I very much appreciate it.
Yeah, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing straight run interviews on the camera because it actually does a pretty good job and minimize editing, so I can get this stuff up fast and basically emulate Scream at the Wall, but a weak emulation because they actually had their act together. Whatever happened to them?
Scream at the Wall, yeah, that's my friend John Cosmaro.
I was pretty impressed when they covered Horror and Hotties.
Yeah, that was great. They did a great job.
And they had this girl running the camera. It was really cute. I got her some of my pictures. She was wearing camouflage, I think.
So, Chris, you remember that was yesterday, the Horror and Hotties.
Oh yeah. I was like, going, man, that girl's hot.
That was a lot of fun. We did the bloody T-shirt contest.
I didn't take any pictures of that. Chris was like, going, why not? I go, I don't feel right about it.
So, I mean, Tampa, from what we've done and what other people have done, you, Chris, you're part of the scene, is, we've done a lot of good things here. I mean, just this event alone, all the movies we showed in the past, like Rick's done the Halloween Horror Picture Show. We've done the Horror and Hotties Film Festival. We've done, there are other filmmakers who are putting their movies out, other screenings and film festivals and everything. In fact, Fandemonium is the place to go if you want to learn all about this stuff.
Well, you see, in 2008, when the economy crashed, a lot of these independent film festivals started going away.
Yeah.
And then you really realize what you were missing when it wasn't there anymore.
Right.
And I'm not a fan of Gasparilla. This is my opinion. Nobody else's. I'm not a fan of Gasparilla. I'm not a fan of Sunscreen. I mean, I think they're more into the blockbusters and the Hollywood angle. They just want to do little red carpet events. I think that these independent film events need to be supported, and I'm really glad to see them back.
Well, yeah. I mean, they've been, I guess they kind of come and
But
go
I will
depending on
say,
circumstances.
considering Gasparilla, what you did with the Gasp event was brilliant.
Thank you.
Because you shortened it to gas. I go, man, that was awesome.
Yeah. Well, not that
That was with our Herschel Gordon Lewis, wasn't it?
Yeah, we brought in 1 year. We brought in Herschel Gordon Lewis.
And I had the Uh-Oh show in my swag bag.
Exactly.
And I bought Filthy, and I bought a bunch of other stuff.
So you're well stocked.
Oh yeah, I knew I was going to be. God, there's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, and then we had William Graffet, another great B-movie director from primarily the 60s and 70s. Mm-hmm. We brought him in for Gasparilla 1 year. And so that was another big thrill. We brought in Herschel Gordon Lewis, David F. Friedman, the late David F. Friedman, who was a big producer of exploitation films.
See, I didn't know
William
that,
Buffet.
and I need to learn more about this stuff.
Absolutely. They're three of the big names, especially in Florida, because they're all Florida filmmakers, in the cult movie scene back in the great Grindhouse drive-in days.
Yeah, I'm still learning, and this is the cool part about covering this stuff.
Yeah.
I went to Comic-Con recently, and Nolan and them were there. I go, Nolan, man, you guys are better at covering this stuff than I am, because I don't know what I'm doing here. But the bottom line is, and I thought about it, and I go, you know what? My learning experience, my journey learning this stuff can become my audience's too.
Well, sure.
So that's the angle I can actually use.
That's
Because
what
I don't know,
talking
I'm not an expert in some of this stuff. Independent film, yes, because I've been
Yeah.
doing independent films since like 1993.
Right.
Back when we were shooting on a 3/4 inch.
Yep.
And then people are like going, well, you never made a film. Well, I have, but I don't have anything to show you. But when I start making films, you'll realize that I've made them before. So not a big deal.
Yeah. Well, I very much, like I said, I very much appreciate it. I got to check on the movie, Chris. Is it okay to pause it right now?
It's fine.
Okay.
We can end the interview right here and then do another
I'm going to
another
get some
segment.
things ready for Joyce because
Okay.
she's about to go on pretty soon.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
Thanks.
All right, thanks, Andy.
Thanks, Chris. I appreciate
All right.
it. Thanks.